The episode begins with Mordecai and Rigby engaging in a seemingly simple, recreational activity: stick hockey. The premise immediately sets up a relatable scenario centered on competition, skill, and friendly rivalry. Mordecai approaches the activity with a mix of focus and cautious strategy, aiming to perform well while minimizing mistakes, whereas Rigby approaches it with reckless overconfidence, seeking instant gratification, shortcuts, or chaotic fun. This personality contrast establishes the episode's central comedic tension: careful planning versus impulsive action, which drives escalating humor and narrative stakes. The inciting incident occurs when Mordecai and Rigby enter the stick hockey game, either against each other, another park employee, or a local rival. A minor miscalculation, overconfidence, or misunderstanding rapidly escalates, transforming the ordinary recreational event into a series of exaggerated, high-stakes situations. Rigby's impulsivity triggers chain reactions that distort the rules, environment, and outcomes of the game, while Mordecai attempts to anticipate complications and mitigate damage, emphasizing their recurring dynamic of responsibility versus recklessness. As the episode progresses, the park environment and hockey setup become increasingly exaggerated. Objects and equipment behave in improbable ways, environmental hazards amplify simple mistakes, and secondary characters, including Benson, Muscle Man, Skips, and High Five Ghost, intervene or react, sometimes helping, sometimes inadvertently worsening the situation. Each attempt to recover or improve performance paradoxically increases the chaos, creating inventive visual gags, slapstick humor, and absurd scenarios typical of regular show. The narrative transforms a routine recreational activity into surreal, escalating comedy, exemplifying the series' approach of turning everyday experiences into extraordinary adventures. Thematic tension centers on competition, teamwork, and the consequences of impulsivity. Mordecai's rational approach contrasts with Rigby's reckless behavior, highlighting how personality differences affect problem-solving and decision-making under pressure. The episode illustrates that shortcuts or impulsive strategies often backfire, while careful planning and collaboration provide the potential for resolution, reinforcing the importance of balance and complementary skills. Surreal exaggeration turns minor errors into dramatic, visually engaging sequences, maintaining humor while exploring lessons about persistence, adaptability, and strategy. The climax occurs when the stick hockey game reaches peak absurdity. Environmental hazards, equipment malfunctions, and the compounded consequences of prior mistakes converge in a high-energy sequence that tests Mordecai and Rigby's coordination, creativity, and problem-solving. Their eventual success relies on merging Mordecai's caution with Rigby's spontaneous creativity, highlighting the recurring theme that collaboration and complementary strengths are necessary to navigate chaotic situations. The resolution restores relative order, often humorously acknowledging the extreme consequences of the game. Benson delivers his characteristic reprimand, emphasizing accountability while recognizing the surreal scale of the chaos. Secondary characters react with bemusement, mild frustration, or amusement, maintaining ensemble consistency and narrative continuity. Mordecai and Rigby reflect briefly on the experience, emphasizing lessons learned about strategy, impulsivity, and teamwork while reinforcing their friendship and complementary personalities. Stick hockey exemplifies Season 3's approach to transforming ordinary, recreational activities into surreal, high-energy adventures. The episode emphasizes character-driven conflict, escalating absurdity, and ensemble dynamics while exploring themes of responsibility, competition, and the unintended consequences of impulsive actions. By combining a relatable premise with inventive visual storytelling, exaggerated physical comedy, and high-energy sequences, the episode maintains regular show's signature rhythm of humor, surreal escalation, and friendship-driven resolution, highlighting the dynamic interplay between Mordecai's caution and Rigby's recklessness in navigating competitive scenarios.